Hey friends, welcome. Good morning. So I'm sorry, I'm on my first cup of coffee. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I have a community event I have to do today, and then I have to do a meeting at the hospital in the late morning. So I had to get up early. And it's Florida, but it's cold outside, and the community event is outside this morning. So I'm dreading going out in the cold. I can hear the wind outside of my window. And of course, yesterday was a beautiful day. It was nice and warm, but here today it's Saturday and I have to be outside and it's cold. I grew up in Florida, so I like the warm weather. Anyways, so if this is your first time stopping into the channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. If you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subby friend, and I appreciate all the support. So this morning, what we're going to do, we have been doing all of these painted tumblers, and I thought that we would give them away. So before I do that, I just want to show you, we had one left that I was working on. So this one is done, and I like it. I think it's really pretty. It reminds me of cotton candy. So what this one is, I painted it with lavender chalk paint, and then I took that Color Shift folk art paint that we found at Walmart, and I put it inside the epoxy. So mix the epoxy, put a couple drops inside it, mixed it up, and then put that over top of it. And this is what we got, and it's really pretty. It's kind of like a cloudy color shift, but it looks really cool. So that's how that turned out. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, and I apologize, I have to put on my glasses because as I've gotten older, I can't see anything small or close up, really close up without my glasses. So I'm going to put a number on these tumblers, and it doesn't represent like if you're that number that you need that number. The reason I'm putting a number on the tumblers is so that for the people that get the tumblers, you can tell me which number you want. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 tumblers. So what I'm going to do is for the first 11 people that put in the comments that they would like a tumbler, then that's who I'm going to give them to. And what I'm going to do is the first person that puts that they want one, they get the first pick. Second person gets the next pick, and then so on. So number 11 will get the tumbler that's left. I hope that makes sense to you guys. And then once you go in, say that you want the tumbler, and which one you want, I'll have you email me at Themostcraftynurse@gmail.com, and I'll put it in the description box also. And please don't put your address or that type of personal information in the comments, because I'd hate for anybody else to have your address. And if you email me your address, then only I have it. And then once I send the cup out to you, I'll just delete the email. Let's see what else. And then also, if you do get a tumbler, I'll be happy to put your name on it if you'd like. So please know I want to go to the post office at one time. So when I get home today, I will start on the tumblers. So I'll get them done here in the next, by this week. So by next weekend, I'll have them all done so that I can mail them out. I have 3 turners, and when I put your name on it, then I need to go back in and put another coat of epoxy, okay? And then they've got to sit for 24 hours, and I don't want to mail anything out until I don't want to mail anything out to you until it has set for 24 hours, just because I don't want it to be tacky and get, anything stuck in it and mess up your cup. Okay? So know that it will probably be like a week, maybe a week and a half at the most, and then I'll send them out to you. And that's just because it takes time to put the name on, put epoxy back on, and I've got 3 turners, so, 11 cups. Plus a very, very, very full-time job. But that's not a problem. I'll get them all out. Okay? All right. So sorry, it's early in the morning, and I know that I have been rambling. All right. So what I'm going to do... Oh, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not going to put this video out until I'm doing it so that it's ready. And then I'm going to put it out at 10 o'clock because I told people that that's, the time. And yeah, 10 o'clock. And so I'm going to upload it to YouTube. I figured if I start uploading it at like 9:55, it should be about right. So if it's a couple minutes past 10 or a minute before 10, I'm sorry, but I'm going to judge how long I think it'll be to upload, but I'll have everything ready. Okay. All right. So this one is the yellow one with the sunflowers. All right. So if that's going to be the one you pick, that's going to be number 1. And I'm just going to put these in here so that I know which is which. So this is number 1. All right, so this one isn't paint. This one's glitter. So this one is the Pink Martha Stewart glitter and the Chameleon glitter. And it has the Dollar Tree seahorse decal on it. That is so cute. All right, so this one's number 2. So if this is the one that you're going to choose, it's number 2. Now, if you're a little bit more of a, you don't like stuff as out there, this is a good one because I know it's hard to see in there, but it is actually really sparkly, but it's really just, it's more of a silver toned cup. Now this one, I will tell you, I think it might have, oh, you know what? I'll tell you exactly what happened with this. So it's not really noticeable. And honestly, if you get this one, we can talk about it, and I could put something there to cover it up because it's going to get another layer of epoxy. But if you see, there's 2 little blue dots right there. And you know what? This is the reason. So, I'm not a fan of the Spin-It. I say it all the time. However, my Spin-It has been fine for super light cups like this. And I found that it works really well for wine glasses, so I've sort of delayed my husband taking the motor out and putting it in the base that he built for me. However, after that, once I get these all done, I'm going to have him go ahead and do it. And the reason why is even this light cup fell off the Spin-It, and I came in my room and it had it down, and I missed like 2 pieces of something that had gotten on it. So that's where the 2 blue dots are. However, it's still a really, really pretty cup, and it's not, that's not really noticeable unless you point it out. However, like I said, we can do something to cover it. And if this is the one that you get, I mean, honestly, like we could even put the name across here, across the top here, so that you can't see it, or we could put something else there. Just know we can, you know, I'm happy to do something to cover that. All right, so this one is number 3, if it's the one you want. Okay, so this one is number 4. So I'll do these 2 together. So these are the ones that are the fluorescent paint. So remember, this one is the fluorescent paint on steel, and this is how the color looks. It is super gorgeous. So this one's going to be number 4, and then the other one will be number 5. So this one's number 5. This is the fluorescent paint on white with a little bit of that rose color shift on top of it. Super pretty too. So really with these, it's just a matter of, you know, do you want the more subtle, which neither of them are subtle, but the more subtle or the less subtle, but they're beautiful. So we'll make this one number 4. And so if you get these, because I didn't put a decal on these, the colors were so pretty, I just wanted to leave it as if, Jesus, you'd think I was still in the 80s, as is. So on these ones, if you want some decal on there, I will put a decal on it for you. Something, you know, not something very intricate because I have a whole lot of cups to do, but, you know, we can talk about it and we can, you know, put something else other than just the name if you want. Okay, so know that I am certainly willing to do that for you. So that's number 4. And then, so this one will be number 5 again. And, you know, same thing. I will, you know, if you want something other than this, but this is so pretty. Like, I just don't know that I would put something. It's just so pretty, but I will put something else on here if you'd like. You know, again, something kind of quick because everybody will be waiting for tumblers. All right, so that's number 5. All right, so number 6 will be this other seahorse. So this one is the folk art color shift. So pretty. I really, really love this. It turned out so nice. Now, this is a super thin coat of epoxy, but I knew that I would be putting a name on there, so I know that you could sort of see the ridge here, but it's honestly because the epoxy is just so light, so this will all be covered when we put the next coat of epoxy on it, okay? So this one is number 6. So if you want this guy, it's number 6. All right, so the new guy that we did, so it's that same folk art color shift paint that we put in the epoxy. So that one's super pretty. And this one, the same as with the pink. If you want some sort of easy decal on there, I'll be happy to. Or just the name, whatever you want, okay? All right, so this is number 7. Yeah, and I can't believe how expensive it is to mail things. When did it... I guess I haven't mailed anything in a really long time. I was like, when did the mail get so expensive? It's crazy. Okay, so this is 8. All right, so this was that first one that we did that started us doing every bit of these cups. I absolutely love this color. It's so pretty. Now, there's a yellow Ferrari on there. So, if you like to say you have a yellow Ferrari, I like a yellow Ferrari. You know, even if I had that kind of money, I don't think that I could buy one. Like, I would feel so guilty. I'd feel really guilty spending that much money on a car. Cars are expensive as it is, but I don't know if I could do it. You know, more power to the people that have them because they're beautiful, that's for sure. So if you want a yellow Ferrari on a dazzling blue cup, that's 8. All right. Oh, I love this one too. So this one has the monogram. So what I'll do with this is I'll put a monogram letter in here that you want, and then name in gold on here. And I did actually go out and buy some more of this, just simply for the fact that whoever gets this cup, I wanted to be able to, because I do have gold Cricut paper and also gold Target, but I didn't want it to be different than what was on here. So I did go and, you know, buy some more of this so that I have enough letters to do a name here. Okay. So this one is really pretty too. This is the rose, the champagne pink color shift. I like this a lot. So pretty. So that's number 9 if you want it. All right, and then number 10 is this color shift, also super pretty. And it's got like these jungle. This was some of the, you know, Dollar Tree decals that we were trying out to see how they work for people. This color's also super pretty. All right, so this one's number 10. And then our frozen cup. So this one is also really pretty, blue, sparkly. So it's blue with the blue color shift paint over top of it. And it's our frozen. So this one's number 11 if you want it. All right. And that is it for all of the tumblers. All right, so let me know which ones you guys want. And again, so the first 11 people to just put in the comments that they want one. Oh, and also please, only one, you know, per person so that other people have a chance to get them. Okay? All right, hey, thanks. Have a beautiful and blessed rest of the day. And pray for me not to freeze. See you later. Bye.